Hello everyone, welcome to Quick Code Academy. Today in this video, we are going to learn about document object model, and we are going to understand what is DOM, why it is important, and how we can select the DOM elements. So these three concepts that we are going to cover in this video. So stay tuned. So let's first understand what is DOM. So when we write the HTML, so HTML looks something like this, right? So if you are aware with HTML, you must be knowing this. So where we have this HTML, within that we have childs like head, body, and within body we can have a lot of other content. So how we load this file? So we load this file using browser, right? So once this file is loaded into browser, so browser doesn't see this file as a plain text. Instead, it converts this HTML file into tree-like structure. Okay, and how that tree-like structure looks? This looks something like this, where we have the root, which is document, and this is our first element HTML. Within that we have their child's head, body, and body can have a lot of other elements which are heading, paragraphs, a button. So this is how the structure looks like, and this is known as your DOM. So now, since we have understood what is DOM, like how it's who converts it, now we will understand why the DOM is important in the next lesson. So the DOM is important because it acts as a bridge between your HTML and JavaScript. Okay, so it cannot directly change the HTML. It uses DOM to read elements, update the text. If you want to change any style, then also we use DOM. And if you want to handle click events like on click and other things, so at that time JavaScript uses DOM to interact with HTML. So whenever the page changes dynamically, it's because JavaScript is working with DOM to do that thing. And this is why the DOM is important. So in the next chapter, we will learn how we can select the DOM elements. Now we will learn how to select the DOM elements. So DOM elements can be selected using this mechanism called as a query selector. So to interact with element, JavaScript must first select them. So that is where this query selector comes into the picture. So we can select the elements using this document.query selector, right? So I will show you one example. So here we can take the example of this p paragraph tag. Okay, so how we can select this? So we can mention the variable name and document. So document is nothing but our entire web page, and we have to mention this method name as query selector. And here we need to mention the p1, right? So we have mentioned p1, and since it is id, so we are utilizing hash p1. So if you are familiar with the CSS selectors, then it's very easy for you. Okay, so now let's suppose if I want to select the heading tag, head h1 tag. So at that time we can utilize the same mechanism, document.query selector and dot heading. Why we have used dot? Because it's a class. So this is how we can select the element. So now one doubt that might have come to your mind, that class, we can have same class name for multiple elements, right? So this query selector will only result the first matching element, right? It won't return all the elements that are matching with this query. So in that case, we have to use something called as a query selector all. Okay, there are other mechanisms as well to select, but this is most used functionality, query selector and query selector all. The other mechanism that we have are this document.get element by id. If you want to get the document with the id, if you want to get it by class name, then there is document.get element by class name. And if you want to get it using a tag, then we can mention the tag name. So this is about query selector, the query selector. So now let's just recap what we have learned. We have learned what is DOM. So DOM basically converts HTML into the tree-like structure, which is called a DOM tree, where document is your root element. Then we can have child elements like HTML, head, body, and within body you can have other elements like heading, paragraph, your list, tags, and all. Why DOM is important? Because it acts as a bridge between your JavaScript and HTML code. It allows the JavaScript to dynamically change the content, read elements, update text, change styles, and if you want to handle the events like on click and any other event, this can also be handled using this DOM. So now how we can select the DOM elements? We can select the DOM elements using query selector. So if you want to select only just one element, then at that time we can utilize document.query selector, the hash for id selector, dot for class selector, and we can have the matching element. So if you want to select all the elements that match the query, in that case we have to use document.query selector all. Along with that, there are also some traditional approach that we use generally for selecting, so which can be document.get element by id, document.get element by class name, document.get elements by tag name. So I hope now all the concept of related to DOM is clear to you. If you like this video and if you find this video helpful, then make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you.